Yeah, my arm almost better. See? Look. Shit. It hurts a little bit, but I can be back up tonight. So Spencer, get your ass in gear, huh? If you screw up again, Daddy gonna come into the game for you.
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
Puck drop. And 3, 2, 1, drop!
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
Alright, so we got the Devils tonight. We have our first loss off of our back now. Now we can just come out and play hockey tonight. Couple of things here. So Knight is still in, but Bobrovsky is the backup tonight, which is interesting. I guess that means just in case, if something happens for whatever reason, Bobrovsky would still be good enough to play, but not good enough to start. Okay, fine. One thing I'm not a fan of, I'm not a real fan of this. You guys know I love Connaughton, all right? I feel like he's the glue that holds all the pairs together. Brunette has just decided to healthy scratch Connaughton and call up Carlson and play Carlson tonight. I'm going to have a pain in the ass eye on this one, all right? Anything that Carlson does, I don't like it. I don't like this. We're winning games. We lost one game. We're going to make changes. I don't like it. I think the top 6 on our defense is good. I don't know why we're making this change. This is yeah. And it's 2-1 Devils after 1. Sam Bennett is back. I forgot to mention that. So Bennett is back, and he gets the goal right off the bat. And then we give up a goal. Was the first one? Was it the first one or was it the second one? One of the goals was a power play goal. Guess who was in the box? Carlson. Now I'm texting with Stu. He says it was a weak call. Okay. I'm not blaming the guy. I mean, obviously anybody can take a penalty, but it's just an awful big coincidence that we just had to scratch Connaughton. We just had to scratch Connaughton, and then we give up a power play goal when Carlson gets a weak call, admittedly. The Devils were all over us in the second half of that first period. This team is not playing it the same way they were. They're very, very scattered right now. Very scattered. I really don't want to. I don't want to get to the point where this play continues for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and we start talking about maybe we need a coach. So whatever the hell is going on, hopefully it's just temporary. This is temporary. It's 2-1 Devils after 1. And it's 4-3 Devils. So during the preseason, over the summer, a bunch of people made videos predicting the Panthers would either make it to the Cup Finals, win the Cup Finals, make the playoffs. Everybody's videos that predicted the Panthers to be that good all involved one specific thing, which was it was going to be because of Spencer Knight, or at least involving Spencer Knight. No. Now, I'm not blaming all of this on him, but he's allowed 8 goals in like the last 37 or 38 shots. It's not good. It's not good. And I know that's deflected, but he's not seeing the puck. Okay? It's not like the shot is deflected and he's just barely missing it. He's not seeing the puck at all. So Bobrovsky's going to be healthy enough Thursday. I want to see Bobrovsky play a nice 4-5 games in a row. You put Knight back in, but if this continues, we're going to have a problem. We're going to have a problem. He can't continue to play like this and just get absolutely beat the crap. He's going to need an AHL stint to get his confidence back if this continues. And you heard it here first. Or maybe you've heard it somewhere else, but we can't play around. with him. I'm not talking about the team is going to be fine as long as Bobrovsky is okay. But with this goaltending, if something happens to Bobrovsky, it's not going to be good. This is not good. It's not good. Now, that said, Ekblad and Uyghur are playing like absolute ass, so that's a shame. Obviously, the offense is there. We're getting chances and everything like that. But we're going to have to pick it up defensively. We're going to have to pick it up defensively. We need a couple of goals here, and we're going to have one of those periods where it's 8, 12 minutes where we're just shutting the Devils down, because it's not good, and it's deterring from the fact that offensively we're playing pretty well. Obviously, Barkov got a goal. I think Barkov has now got the record for goals for Florida Panthers, but him and Huberdeau are going to go back and forth with that, obviously. But he passed Jokinen. All right. Let's just get 2 points out of this. I don't even care if it goes to overtime. I'm just really getting concerned about Knight. You know, this is okay right now, but like I said, if this continues on, you can't keep throwing him out there. You're going to need to send him down to get him right again, because this is not the kid we saw last year. All right. So, it wasn't that long ago. It was Saturday, right? Yeah. Saturday, we were the best team that ever played in the NHL. And not so much. All right. So, the question I have for you guys in the comments is, do we need a coach? Do we need a backup goaltender? Or do we need both? Because I'm getting a little twitchy. Just a little twitchy about both. Now, let's go talk about Knight here for a second. I'm not worried about his long-term ability to be what we think he's going to be, unless we keep throwing him out there to allow 4, 5, and 6 goals on a nightly basis. That will ruin the kid. I don't care how stoic and how strong he is. You can only throw him out there so many times when he's struggling like this. And he's struggling, okay? The defense is not playing great, but for Golski, that's one thing when the defense is playing like crap and Bob gives up 4. This was 5 and then 6. And so we're going to lead to the coaching there, because if Bob's not well enough to come in when your frickin' rookie goaltender has given up 5 and then 6, if he's not healthy enough to come in, then why in the hell is he the backup and you didn't have Gibson still sitting there at least to go finish the game? This makes no sense to me. And what also didn't make any sense to me is scratching Connaughton, who's been one of our steadiest defensemen, and you put Carlson in, who hasn't played, who I guess you want to see what he has, but you do that when somebody's injured. You don't healthy scratch one of our best defensemen. And I'm not saying Connaughton, he's one of our steadiest defensemen. We'll put it that way. He's played good. And the Connaughton-Montour pairing has been good. Now, that's 2 moves I'm not exactly happy with. Now, let's go to 3. I know people like Max and Mammon, but there's no reason he should be on the ice and not Ryan Lomberg. I'm sorry, no. No. Lomberg has proven he belongs on the ice. This isn't frickin' Ice Capades where we're auditioning guys to let's see what they have. And I'm not saying that we lost because of any of those things. I'm saying that because when that whole fight happened in the 3rd period, go look at the tweet that I put out. This is our coach's reaction. We're down 6-3. There's a fight, there's a power play, and this is our coach. I'm not making that up. No, I didn't just do that for the recap. That's what the NHL coach did. It's 6-3, game 13, and you're already that frustrated that you have nothing at that point. It's so bad that you'll have to do your own face plant. I'm concerned. I was a little bit worried the other night when we started doing some winky, weird line changes. I'm concerned now. Now, I still don't want Torts. I still do not want Torts. But, The fact that we lost to the Rangers, okay, we almost came back, and then we came out like ass today with the changes, with Connaughton scratched and Ryan Lomberg still not on the ice. So, all right. There's issues. There's issues there. There's no doubt there's issues. Now, somebody might say that I didn't even know who played in the fourth line. The fourth line played so little tonight. That's the other thing is ice time is not getting divided out evenly. All of a sudden, Uyghur and Ekblad suck together. I don't know what the hell is going on, but something is going on. Something's not right. And damn it. I had really hoped that we would continue to play well and show that we weren't going to need an outsider. We wanted to keep it in the house, wanted to keep it in the family, which was the right idea. This was the right idea to try this. So now the question starts to become: can he pull his? Can we pull out of this? Because we should have pulled out of this tonight. It's the freaking Devils. We didn't just play the Avalanche. All right. I get you're going to lose a game. That was last night, though. You can't win every game. That was last night. This was embarrassing. This is a team that we should beat. Now, how much of it is goaltending? Well, you can't just keep giving up 2 and 3 and this time 4 goals in a period. Was it 4? 2, 4, 6. No, 2 and 2, 2, 2. You ain't give up 4 in a period. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. 3 with the empty net. Now, we could play this game all night long. There were deflected pucks. Pucks went off of a guy's, he's not seeing the puck. He's not seeing the puck. And if we had any kind of this is how bad it is. Oh, what would be nice to have right now? Oh, how's Monty doing, by the way? Oh, jeez. And I'm not saying Monty's better than Knight, but we're not worried about ruining Monty. And if Gibson's not even good enough to be the backup when the kid allows 5 and 6 goals, why is he even on the team? Why? Why is Bob the backup if he's not healthy enough to come in? And so why is Gibson even a thing? Why is there even a guy on this franchise named Gibson if he's not good enough to be the backup on a night, on the back-to-back, and our kid gives up 6 goals? Something's off there. This is not that. This is turning into a little bit of a 3-ring circus here. And it's poor decisions are being made. There's absolutely no reason. Tonight, after the 4th goal, if Bob was healthy enough to be the backup, that should have been Bobrovsky in net to start the 3rd period. End of discussion. It's not even debatable. It's not debatable. But I don't think we have an NHL coach. And that's a bigger problem than not having an NHL backup goalie, which Spencer Knight right now is proving he's not an NHL backup goalie. He's just not. Go look at the numbers. I don't know how bad they are, but he gave up 6. He's given up 10 goals in the last 2 games on, I think, about 47 shots. Something like that. He's given up a goal every 5 or 6 shots. I'm not that good at math, but I'm pretty sure that's not good. It's not good. This could turn. I want to stay positive. I really, really want to do it. I know we only lost 2 games, and there's going to be people saying, why are you losing your mind because we lost 2 games? It's not that we lost 2 games. It's that we lost 2 in a row. How we lost the 2nd game is really important. When you lose last night, how you come back tonight, really important. Shows you a lot. Shows you a lot. And what I saw was a coach that's out of his league. I'm sorry. I don't want to make that call. It's not my call to make. But in my opinion, anybody but Torts right now, I would be like picking up the phone and say, hey, you interested? I would start sniffing around. Because you don't want this kind of play to start lingering for 2 weeks and 3 weeks, okay? We have a nice lead in the division, but it ain't double digits, okay? I mean, we've been kicking ass. The Leafs are only 6 points behind us. You see what I'm saying? This could go south really fast with this kind of play, with a coach that doesn't have answers. This is the thing, okay? He doesn't have any answers. Damn it! This whole damn thing. And I don't want to get into the whole politics of the whole Q thing, but it was the right move to put in somebody that was already with the franchise. That was the right move in the moment. However, now I think you give it another 4 or 5 games, unless it just continues like this. But I would start making some calls. You have to start making some phone calls at this point and start sniffing around at your options. It's got to happen. It's got to happen. And I hate to say that. You guys know I was under no circumstances, but I thought we could at least stay status quo. This guy, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we got a problem at coach. And Spencer Knight, I love him to death. I want him to be what we need him to be, but you can't just keep throwing a kid out there and getting 4 and 5 and 6 goals. He should have not been out there for the 3rd period, and he certainly should have not been out there after the 5th goal. So we basically went into the game tonight with no backup goalie for whatever reason, because the coach decided, I suppose. Unless somebody can tell me there's some kind of intricate roster thing going on with not wanting to put Bob on IR, or they needed Gibson to play again. I don't know those details. But it seems pretty stupid to me to have your backup goaltender be somebody who can't come in when your kid gives up 6 goals. That's stupid. I don't care what the circumstances are. Suit Tallis up. Jesus. So now Thursday is going to be interesting because the Dolphins play the Ravens at the same time the Panthers play the Penguins. I'm going to do something different. I don't know what. This kind of took the steam. This kind of took the fire to do something crazy out of me because the Dolphins suck and now, things were going so good. But it's not looking like Brunette is keeping things the same. There's something not right. So y'all start commenting, who do you want? Who do you want? Because if this goes on for another week or two, it's going to happen anyway. Just not Torts. Just not Tortorella. Damn it! I could go on. Stu and I will be here tomorrow morning. Shit. I can't believe we're gonna have to pull that trigger. And I don't know what we're gonna do at night. I don't know how you fix this situation, how poorly he's playing in the middle of a season where we really don't have a viable, I texted Stu, I'm like, Knight needs the NHL stat. And it's like, yeah, well, who you bringing up? Which is a viable question. Because we tossed Monty away, we were going to lose him to waivers anyway, so I get that. But, and this all circles back, you just swim all the way back to the deep end of the pool, because this is what happens when you pay your goaltender $10 million. Not that Bobrovsky's playing bad, obviously he's playing out of his mind, but when you pay your goaltender 10, and you got Barkov, and Huberdeau, and Ekblad, and all these other guys, and you don't have any money for a backup goaltender, this is my point. Which leads me to the live stream where people were talking about why do I think maybe we should trade for Toronto. It's not that I think we should trade for Toronto, but we're not going to re-sign for Toronto because we can't afford to pay him at the end of the season. Now, if somebody has a backup goaltender available, like Drieger, I'm not saying he's available, but, for Toronto's expendable if we could get a backup goaltender in so we could not ruin Spencer Knight. This is not about I think the kid is bad or anything like that. This is, I want him to not get ruined. Let's be clear here, okay? He's 20 years old. We all thought he was at least ready to do this job. It's starting to become pretty apparent that he's not. You give him another round. You give Bob 4 or 5 games in a row. You put Knight back out there. If it's still like this, you've got to do something. You can't keep throwing him out there. You're throwing him out there giving up 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, but now you're at 5 and 6, and you don't have anybody to play behind them. Right? I'm telling you, I'm pissed. I'm lit. Right now, if I was the owner of this team, if it could have been avoided, Brunette is fired for not having a fucking viable backup goaltender to play if Knight had a bad night. That's what I would do. Right now, I would just like send you packing. Obviously, I know we can't do that because of the circumstances. But I would be I'm that level pissed that we didn't, that the kid had to be in there after goal 5. It's the goal 6 and he's still in the damn game. 6. It's not right. That's not right. Okay. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.